Hey y'all, hey. Hey y'all, hey, sisters and brothers, nieces and nephews. Let me holler at you for a minute. You see her. That is your Annie. Guess not, I don't know if it was last year. Maybe it was last year, 2023. But I want to comment, I want to talk to you for a minute about this because I posted the video, and some of you, as much as some of you appreciate the memories I shared, there are a couple of you who talked about how the Delta sign, what you believe, what it means, and all these different things. So, what I want to talk to you is this. I'm not here to convince you one way or the other, and I'm going to respect those individuals who have made the decision to denounce for whatever reason, and I'm going to ask that you respect the fact that I have not. But what I want to tell you, though, is what the women of this organization have meant and do mean to me, starting with this woman right here. For those of you who are new, I've shared once before that this woman right here, when I was on the campus of the University of Oklahoma in 1988, but I saw her in 89 during the not the orientation, but at the beginning of the school year, all the organizations kind of give a presentation. And it was something about her. At the time, she was in law school, she was in ROTC, she was poised, statuesque, intelligent. At the time I was working at Target, she came through my line. I was a new employee, and because I had been watching her on campus, even though she didn't know me from nobody, I had seen her on campus and I was admiring her again, her presentation, her countenance. As I've shared, you never know who's watching. So when she came through my line, I'm stumbling because I'm nervous, like I'd see, rock star syndrome, and I'm fumbling through my cash register, and she was just so patient and so kind. And she didn't know that she inspired me in the way that she was. Just, I wanted to be like her and didn't know anything about her. Okay, so I ultimately would apply to become a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and I did not know anyone. I did not know anyone who could write me a letter, and I didn't even know her to write me a letter. But a friend of mine, who was in some of the other pictures, referred me to a woman who would ultimately be my soror, and I would ask her to write a letter on my behalf. And I had to sit down with her and explain to her why she should take a chance on me to write a letter on my behalf, basically putting her reputation behind me. I don't remember what I said because I was intimidated. And I didn't even know whether or not she had written the letter until I got the invitation to become a part of the organization. And it's important to know after she wrote the letter, she graduated and went off to be a wife and go on active duty with her husband, and I never saw her again until 2023. It's not her, but yeah. Oh, I think I have a picture of her. There she is. She's on the far, I guess, she's on the opposite side of me. She's the one that wrote the letter for me. And over those years, she left in 89, and I didn't see her again until 2013. I told her I wanted to make her proud. I never wanted her to regret recommending me to the organization. Now, here's something that's very important. The sisterhood and the things I've learned about sisterhood, scholarship, and service, those women imparted that into me. Also, those women who welcomed me into the organization saw something in me that I did not see in myself. And the subsequent women who would come after me would say to me very similar things, that they saw something in me that they wanted to be like, that I inspired them just like my soror had inspired me. It is women of this organization that I have met all over the country that I may just happen to see a keychain, and they notice that I'm a part of the sisterhood, and we have been friends for 20 plus years. There are women who've been a part of this organization who I happened to work with while they were still in the military and I wasn't, and my daughter was sick. They let me bring my daughter to their home while we worked. Okay? These women are a part of the fabric of my life, part of the soundtrack of my life. Is anything perfect? Absolutely not. But they are part of me becoming the woman I will ultimately become. The memories, the laughs I've shared, the tears I've shared for the women that we've lost that meant so much to all of us. The things we've learned from each other, and whether we've seen each other, regularly or not, we are sisters. And just like every family has problems. But I love these women. And it's because of the sisterhood, my soror, may God rest her soul, that what bonded us, we actually met through a friend that was not a part of our organization, but because she was a Delta, I was a Delta, that bonded us. So in the latter moments of her life, when she was diagnosed with ALS, I was there to be that sister to her. Now you may say, well, you can do that without that. You absolutely can, because I have many friends that are not a part of the organization. Many. But it's on the strength that some, because we are part of the organization, that is the link that has brought us together, and what has kept us connected is something that happens, with any relationship that has to be nurtured. So again, I'm not going to debate with anyone with respect to their decisions to denounce and what you believe our symbols mean. I'm not doing any of that. I'm holding on to what our founders formed this organization and what the organization stands for. And like I said, I will respect the women's the decisions that they made, and I'm going to ask you to respect the decision that I made, because I am a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Check it out. And there's absolutely no way I can conclude without giving a beautiful paying homage to my beautiful Sheila Jean. My beautiful soror Sheila Jean, my soror twin, who was the first person, one of my friends, to meet Mr. Randolph. She is the one who would say, take that with you. So every time I say that, it's in honor of my beautiful Sheila Jean. My soror twin, who was my OU Texas buddy since 2016, and the last OU Texas I shared with her was 2019, right here. So again, and she was among the women who pledged me and brought me into the sorority Kappa Alpha chapter of the University of Oklahoma. So yes, I'm a proud member. I'm a proud member of the sisterhood. You understand me? That's a part of the D9. And I have sisters that are part of other organizations within the D9. But as far as this organization, oh yeah, I'm a proud member of DST. So, in the words of my beautiful Sheila G, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Take that with you.